What is going on, everybody? And we're going to be going through 5.11 compound conditionals today. So let's get started. So compound conditionals. Compound, think about what it means. A conditional statement is like something that's going to have the computer make a decision. So, you know, an if statement is really the main compound or just conditional that we've learned so far. Now, a compound conditional means that we're going to be using multiple conditionals in one. So, like it says, sometimes the test in an if statement can be a simple comparison, like is x less than 10, or is happy, you know, exactly equal to true. But sometimes we need more than one test. So, when that comes up, we use these things called logic operators, like and, or, and not. Okay, it's exactly like that Boolean game that we've been playing around with. The one where, let's see if I can find it real quick. Right here, right, that we've done, the Boolean game where it asks for certain types of things. And then it says, I want yellow and 1. I want yellow or 1. So that means it's any yellow or any 1. I want green and not 1. So any green that is not 1. Right? So those are little compound conditional statements. And if we go back to where we were, right, we're going to learn how to use those things in our conditionals. So using and, we can combine two tests. And it's exactly like you think. So in this piece of code right here, I have if x is greater than 200 and y is greater than 200. So all that's doing is both of these things have to be true in order for this conditional to run, right? So if both of these things are true, then it's going to draw a light green circle. It's going to say yes. Otherwise, if these two things are not true, if one of these things isn't true, then the whole thing goes to the else, right? Because when we say and, both of these things have to be working. So let's take a look. So x is greater than 200, right? So that means that, remember, x is 0 is on the left, x of 400 is on the right. So all that means is if x is greater than 200, that means I'm going to be somewhere over here on the right-hand side, right? And then I have a 0y. So actually, you know what? I think I can write on this. So remember, this is 0x. And then this is 400x. That should be an x. And then when we talk about the y direction, we have y equals 0 at the top. And then that y number gets bigger as it goes down. Then we have y equals 400 down here. Okay? So if x is greater than 200, it's going to be on the right-hand side. And if y is greater than 200, then that means we're going to be living in this box right here, where x is greater than 200 and y is greater than 200. So if I click in here, it's going to be good. If I click anywhere else, it should make an orange circle that says nope. So let's see. Nope, 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 nope. And then here. That's the only place that both of these things are true. Okay? So we combine conditional statements by using and. If we use or, it's the same idea, right? This is going to be the exact same piece of code. The only difference is here. Before we had and, now we say or. Think about what or means. If x is greater than 200 or y is greater than 200. All that's saying is only one of these things has to be true in order for this to run, right? So if x is greater than 200, that's anything on the right, or y is greater than 200, that's anything on the bottom half. So if I click anywhere on the right half or anywhere on the bottom half, we should get this bit of code running, or we have a light green circle that says yes. So let's see. So that actually, yeah, good, right? x is greater than 200 on the right side, or y is greater than 200. So down here, everything's good, right? If we played around a little bit and we said, okay, let's say x is greater than 100. And let's say 300, right? 300 is like this last little quarter over here. So now if I click here, it's saying nope, because that would be not less than 200, right? That's at 223. As soon as I cross that x equals 300, boop, boom, and then anything where y is greater than. So just kind of playing around with the numbers a little bit. All right. Let's see. Pink usually means important. So let's say, look at line 8, see how we're using or instead of and, blah, blah, blah. Inclusive and exclusive or. We use the word or in everyday language. Inclusive or. Say there's a field trip, we see a robotic dancing competition, and the field trip is open to students in the robotics club or the dance club. Of course, if a student is in both clubs, they are certainly invited. So here we are using or to mean either or both. That's called an inclusive or, apparently. I don't know. I'm learning something about English right now. Exclusive or. Say that today's lunch is grilled with cheese or pizza. Grilled cheese or pizza. Yum. You can order whichever one you wish, but it's not okay to order both. That's an exclusive or. Okay? Looking carefully at the last code example, is Python's or inclusive or exclusive? I would say it's inclusive because it could definitely be both of these, right? But if just one of them works, then it's okay. Inclusive. Good. All right, the last one we have to learn is not. Okay, so the last way we can form a compound conditional is with not. So if not x is greater than 200 and y is greater than 200, this does the opposite of what it would have done without the not. Okay, since the original test was only true in the bottom right, when we use not, that means that it will be true anywhere that's not the bottom right. Okay, so if not x is greater than 200 and y is greater than 200. So let's see. So before, remember, anytime I clicked in this bottom right, it was good to go. We got the green arrow or the green circle that said yes. Now if I click there, no, because not flips it around. If I click anywhere else, cool. Okay, so not simply just means it's doing the opposite of whatever you test next. Checkpoint 2. Did we have a checkpoint 1? Did I just skip something? In the previous example, where would we see the green circled yes labels if we use y is less than 200 instead of y is greater than 200? I don't know. Let's see. Well, I think just judging off of this, if x is greater than 200 and y is less than 200. So greater than 200 means on the right, right? Less than 200 means the top half. So it needs to be on the right and in the top half. So that would be right there in the top right. Okay. Checkpoint 2. Oh. Only in the top right. Checkpoint 2. Which one of the following is not logically the same as x is greater than and equal to 5? So x is greater than 5 or 5 is x is less than 5. If x is greater than 5 or x is equal to 5, that would be the same thing. You're saying if x is greater than 5 or equal to 5, that's exactly what that statement's saying. X is greater than 5 and x is equal to 5. Think about it. There's no way that you can have a number that is bigger than 5 and equal to 5. So that's silly right there. We got it. And we're done. So we will go over the next one in the next video. That will be the next piece of lecture. But other than that, you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next lesson.